beginning at 7 p.m. On the third Monday of each month, the net is operated simplex on 147.420. Should this repeater become unusable, the net backup frequency will be 147.390. The purpose for the net is to ensure your radio is operational and properly programmed according to the Lake County Amateur Radio Frequency Plan. During the net, we will announce upcoming events and ask LARA members to share events of interest. This is Teresa, Kilo November 4, Charlie Foxtrot Juliet, net control station for this session. Do I have a backup net control station?
Net control, Kilo Oscar 4, November Charlie Charlie, back here.
Thank you, Jeff. KO4NCC from the Villages for being my backup tonight. I appreciate it, Jeff. All right, the LARA information net is a directed net. All communications are to go through the net control station. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. We ask that you check in with your call sign slowly, using the standard phonetic alphabet, your name, and your location. Also let us know if you have traffic for the net. We will be taking check-ins one at a time, acknowledging each, and then asking for the next check-in. If after checking in you must leave the net, please request permission to secure from net control. Okay, SWLing check-ins, call now. Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to mobile or portable stations, call now.
This is Kilo Foxtrot, Jeff, South Leesburg, HT Mobile, KD8TF.
The net recognizes Kilo Delta 8, Tango Foxtrot, Jeff in Leesburg on a handheld tonight. Thanks for checking in, Jeff. Next, mobile or portable.
This is KO4 LBM Kilo Oscar 4 Lima Bravo Mike, Ray from Leesburg, and I'm also HT tonight.
The net recognizes Kilo Oscar 4 Lima Bravo Mike, Ray in Leesburg on a HT tonight. Thanks for checking in, Ray. Next, mobile or portable. Any other mobile or portable stations, call now. Okay, this is Teresa, Kilo November 4, Charlie Foxtrot Juliet with the LARA information net. Please check in as your county is called, and we'll start with Lake County. Lake County check-ins, call now.
This is Kilo Echo 7, Bravo Mike Golf, Dave and Eustis, KE7 BMG. Good evening, Teresa.
The net recognizes Kilo Echo 7, Bravo Mike Golf, Dave and Eustis. Good evening, Dave. Next, Lake County station.
This is Kilo 5, Hotel Bravo Hotel, Patrick in Sorrento. Good evening, Teresa, Jeff, and all.
The net recognizes Kilo 5, Hotel Bravo Hotel, Patrick in Sorrento. Thanks for checking in tonight, Patrick. Sounding good. Next, Lake County check-in.
This is Kilo Golf 6, Mike Hotel, Rich in Mineola. And good evening, Teresa and Jeff.
The net recognizes Kilo Golf 6, Mike Hotel, Rich in Mineola. Good evening, Rich. Next, Lake County station. This is November 4, Lima Juliet Charlie, Laura and Eustis. Good evening, everyone, and for Elder seats. The net recognizes November 4, Lima Juliet Charlie, Laura and Eustis. Good evening, Mrs. President. Thanks for checking in. Next, Lake County station.
This
November 4, Kilo X-ray Oscar in for KXO, J, Northwest Lake Yale.
The net recognizes November 4 Kilo X-ray Oscar, J in Northwest Lake Yale. Thanks for checking in, Jay. Next Lake County station.
This is November 9, Bravo Alpha Bravo, Bruce in Leesburg, that's N9, BAB.
The net recognizes November 9 Bravo Alpha Bravo, Bruce in Leesburg. Good evening, Bruce. Next Lake County check-in.
Alpha Alpha 4, One and Houston, good evening.
Okay, we had a double, but I heard Alpha Alpha 4 Uniform Charlie, Glenn and Eustis. Good evening, Mr. President. Station doubling call now.
This is Alpha Charlie 2, Kilo Whiskey, Lou, Mineola, AC2KW.
The net recognizes Alpha Charlie 2 Kilo Whiskey, Lou in Mineola. Good evening, Lou. Next Lake County check-in.
This is Kilowatt 4, Charlie Yankee Alpha, K4, CYA, John, Lady Lake. Good evening.
The net recognizes Kilo 4 Charlie Yankee Alpha, John in Lady Lake. Good evening, John. Next Lake County station.
This is November 4, Uniform Echo Papa, N4 UEP, Jim in Tavares.
The net recognizes November 4 Uniform Echo Papa, Jim in Tavares. Thanks for checking in, Jim. Next station.
This is Ed 4, Hotel Yankee Victor, Gary and Astor.
The net recognizes Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Victor, Gary and Astor. Good evening, Gary. I think there was another station trying to check in. Come now.
This is Kilo Charlie 4, Yankee Alpha Oscar, KC4 YAO, Jeff and Grand Island. Good evening, all.
The net recognizes Kilo Charlie 4 Yankee Alpha Oscar, Jeff in Grand Island. Good evening, Jeff. Next Lake County check-in.
Here is Kilo 4 Alpha Uniform Sierra, Jason and Tiberius Port. Good evening to the net.
The net recognizes Kilo 4 Alpha Uniform Sierra, Jason in Tavares. Good evening, Mr. Vice President. Thanks for checking in. Next, Lake County Station.
Kilo Juliet 4, Charlie Uniform Kilo, Allen in Leesburg, KJ4C UK, good evening.
The net recognizes Kilo Juliet 4 Charlie Uniform Kilo, Allen in Leesburg. Good evening, Allen. Thanks for checking in. Next, Lake County Station.
Here is Kilo Victor 4 India, Roger Maldor, KV4I. Greetings to you and to Jeff.
The net recognizes Kilo Victor 4 India, Roger in Mount Dora. Good evening, Roger. Next, Lake County Station.
This is November 4, India Lima Bravo, Det in Mount Dora, N4 ILB.
The net recognizes November 4 India Lima Bravo, Det in Mount Dora. Good evening, Det. Next, Lake County Station.
This is Kilo November 4, November Uniform November, John and Tiberius. Good evening, Teresa. Good evening, Jeff.
The net recognizes Kilo November 4 November Uniform November, John and Tavares. Good evening, John. Next, Lake County Station. Okay, let's move on. Looking for check-ins from Levy, Citrus, Hernando, and Marion counties. Come now. Okay, any check-ins from Hillsborough, Sumter, and Polk counties? Come now.
This is November uniform for Victor, Dennis in the Villages, Sumter County. NU4V, good evening, Teresa, and everyone on the net.
The net recognizes November uniform for Victor, Dennis in the Villages, Sumter County. Thanks for checking in tonight, Dennis. Any other check-ins from Hillsborough, Sumter, and Polk counties? Come now. Okay, now we're looking for check-ins from Seminole, Volusia, Orange, and Osceola counties. Come now.
This is Mike Romeo Papa in Deltona, Mike in Deltona, K2MRP.
The net recognizes Kilo 2, Mike Romeo Papa, Mike in Deltona. Thanks for checking in, Mike. And I had a double there. Maybe it's Jim in Wekiva Springs. Come now.
Roger, this is Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Juliet Victor, Jim in Wekiva Springs. You nailed it, Teresa. Everybody have a good week. KQ4KJV.
The net recognizes Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Juliet Victor, Jim in Wekiva Springs. Thanks for checking in tonight, Jim. Any others from Seminole, Volusia, Orange, and Osceola counties? Come now. I had a station with no audio. Do you want to try again? Okay, I'm getting the same thing. Not sure why there's no audio. Anybody from anywhere wishing to check into the LARA information net? Come now.
Net control. Kilo Juliet 4, Foxtrot Alpha Echo, Steve in Sorrento.
The net recognizes Kilo Juliet 4, Foxtrot Alpha Echo, Steve in Sorrento. Thanks for checking in tonight, Steve. Any other check-ins from anywhere? Come now. Okay, stations with announcements. Come now.
N4KXO.
JN4KXO, go ahead with the announcements.
Good evening again, Teresa, and everybody on the net, and everybody listening to the net. The next Tech Saturday is Saturday, January 4th at 10 o'clock at the LARA Clubhouse. They'll be working on the repeater shed, so bring your questions, or just come to hang out. The next LARA monthly luncheon is Wednesday, January 8th. That'll be at the Oakwood Smokehouse on US 27, just north of County Road 48 in South Leesburg. That luncheon starts at 11 o'clock. Break. The next LARA Board of Directors meeting will be Thursday, January 9th at 6:30, and that'll be at the LARA Clubhouse. All members are welcome to attend in person or via Zoom. Please send in your volunteer hours for December to me, N4KXO, via direct message in Slack, or email me at n4kxo@arrl.net. A note here, the 444.55 North DMR repeater is off the air until further notice. Antenna and repeater repairs are needed. That it would be the Paisley DMR station break. The Division of Emergency Management, in conjunction with Hamcation, is offering the 20-hour Oxcom training in Orlando, February 3rd through the 5th. Prerequisites do apply. Details are available CERT track and by the Oxcom regional coordinators. In-state and out-of-state volunteers may apply. Questions, please contact Jason at K4AUS. And the annual Oxcom Stakeholder Forum will take place February 7th at Orlando Hamcation. Details will be disseminated when available. Does anybody need a fill? Hearing none, then 4KXO back to net.
Thank you, Jay, for the announcements. Okay, are there any late check-ins, requests, comments, or additional announcements?
Question.
Question, go ahead.
This is KN4NUN. Dues are going to be due pretty soon. Do you know, Teresa, do you know what the amount for next year is?
Dues have not changed. I believe it's $40 a year, and yep, get them in as soon as you can. I guess they're due by the end of March, but I think the board appreciates if you could get them in earlier than that.
Okay, back to net control.
Okay, thanks, John, KN4NUN. Okay, anybody else have anything? Alright, Jeff, KO4NCC, I am showing 25 check-ins and no traffic. What say you?
Teresa, I agree with you 100%. KL4NCC.
And Jeff, thanks again for being my backup, and I'm glad our numbers agree. Okay, I'd like to thank you all for checking into the net this evening. In the event of any weather emergency situation, please tune to this repeater, 147.255, with a plus offset and a tone of 103.5. This is Teresa, Kilo November 4, Charlie Foxtrot Juliet, closing the LARA information net on or about 7:18 p.m. local time, and returning the repeater to normal amateur service. 73 to all.
Still no audio. KD8TF. I'm hearing some noise on a carrier, that's it.
Same here. I keep hearing the noise, and I keep getting a bunch of bars, but no audio. KN4CFJ.